Hey everybody, this is Carlos with the Nerd Today podcast coming at you again. It's been a little bit. Hope everyone had a good, healthy, happy holiday. Um, hopefully everyone's safe. No one, you know, happened to be in DC a couple weeks ago when a terrible thing happened. But, whatever. I guess, water under a bridge. I'm glad to be back. It's been a while. I got a new location. Not a new house. Still working on that. I had to move rooms because my daughter decided she wanted to be grown at 1 year old and get her own room. How dare she? But yeah, we're back. So this is happy. I'm very excited. Um, and I don't know. I'm just really excited to do this again. It's been a while. I just took like an extended break. I played some games. Some videos will be coming out about that. I beat Miles Morales. I beat Limbo. I beat Kingdom Hearts 3. So that's it's been fun. It's been really fun to play around with that and get some time for that. Um, Kingdom Hearts was very interesting. That's not what this video is about, but it was very interesting to actually play that and move on. Finally play that game, 15 years after 2 was released or whatever. So it was fun. But today's video I'm coming at you with is all about Resident Evil Showcase. This came out last week. It's hosted by Brittany Bombacher of What's Good Games. Blonde Nerd, if you find her on Twitter, she's awesome. Huge Resident Evil fan, so it's really awesome to see her getting to host this showcase of IP that she loves wholeheartedly and hold in dearly. That's really cool for me. I think that's really awesome. So kudos to her. She killed this. She did a great job. And we're just gonna kind of go over the details of what was showcased in the showcase itself. Showcased in the showcase. That was a stupid way to transition to that. It's like I never left. But yeah, so my history with Resident Evil, man, I am a huge fan. I got Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut on PlayStation 1 way back in the day. Was at the time, it was too hard to beat. My friends beat it. I watched. And then I jumped into Resident Evil 2 on release. Resident Evil 2 is such a special game, and I have such a special heart in a special place in my cold dead heart for Leon and Claire. So recently, last year as well, I revisited Resident Evil 2 Remake, which was amazing. Looked great, even on my base PS4, and played great. And man, what a great remake. I was able to jump into that. I bought that. I think I bought it 2019 during the big holiday sale. Actually played it last year and beat it last year. And let me tell you, man, that game was absolutely amazing. I was really happy with the production and everything, and Capcom really killed it. No pun intended. Yeah, because zombies, of course. Because undead brains. They did a great job, and I was really happy with the inventory system back again and all that stuff, and the improved visuals. And I love doing the again, I got this from Brittany Brombacher, because it's I guess there's no way to really play it correctly, but from a What's Good thing, she said, I think you're supposed to play Claire A, Leon B, and I did that, and it was so cool, the quality of life things. I immediately jumped into Leon B right after being Claire A, and after being Claire's story and jumping right into Leon, I was like, oh man, I'm going to see this cutscene again, all from Leon's perspective. It's going to be, it's going to be annoying and all this stuff. And no, it really wasn't that at all. It's whatever you didn't see from Claire's playthrough, that's what you saw in the beginning. So it was just Leon in his car, listening to radio, driving up to the thing, getting out, and then they completely skipped the whole walking for the first time. It was like, no, you played this already. We know. Which I thought was a great quality of life thing. It's something small and so stupid, but at that it was well done, well crafted. But yeah, my history, man, I just absolutely love, man. I remember taking off of I got Resident Evil 4. I never played 3, so I know 3 remake is not great, but I still might pick it up and play that. What else do we have? 4. I remember seeing Code Veronica. Quick detour. My friends had that on, I believe, Dreamcast. Saw them beat it. I jumped in on 4 again for GameCube. I saved money. I like did not eat lunch. I know it's shocking to see this face. And assume this guy, he skipped lunch. Come on, I skipped lunch plenty of times in high school, and not for mental reasons or whatever. Just to save money for video games. So I would use my lunch money and I would just store it away, and I would buy the bare minimum, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something at lunch, and that was it. And just drink water from the fountain. So I saved up my money, kept going to GameStop after school. I think I lied to my mom. I'm pretty sure I lied to my mom and told her like, "Hey, I got to stay after school for some dumb thing for school," and I would just take the bus. A couple stops past where I would normally get off, and walk like about a mile to go to this GameStop that was like kind of out of the way, but like not really. And I would go there, put money down every week until I paid it off, and then I just picked it up the day of release. I think I went after school, got it. I called during school time, like I grabbed one of the office, the office phones. I called them, and I picked it up. And gosh, man, that was such a great experience, man. I remember playing that. My mom, at the time, she like stepped in my room and she was like talking to me inside, and we were playing. So I'm obviously Puerto Rican. Obviously, I guess, yeah. Yeah, obviously is, I think, the appropriate term for that. It's obvious to me, obviously. I don't know if it's obvious to everyone else or, just audio listeners, that I am Puerto Rican. Walked in, and the whole game takes place in like a Spanish village, like Spain. And man, like just hearing them curse me out and all this stuff. And my mom was like about to leave the room. She just told me, I forget what she was telling me about, maybe like something about my aunt or whatever. And she's like, "Excuse me, what did they say?" And she sat next to me, I think, and watched me play for like 45 minutes. It was awesome. It was a pretty fun time. So that's kind of my history. And I played 5 with my wife, and a friend over like online on Xbox. Never played 6 'cause I heard how bad it is, but I am I'm cautiously optimistic to try it anyway. I'm not optimistic. I know it's a bad game. I still think I might pick it up someday down the line when it's like $5. I'm like, wow, this game is trash. I played 7 through like a GameStop rental program they were doing a few summers ago to test something out. So my store happened to be one of the test areas, and I tried it. Loved it a lot. Really liked it. I was really happy with that. I obviously have questions because like what's going on with Chris, and I unfortunately did not play the DLC. I should pick it up. I still have it. Like I ended up purchasing the game at like a crazy sale or something. So I should actually just purchase that DLC and see what's going on. Because I feel like that's going to impact what's going on in Village. But yeah, let's just jump in, man. You guys know like my history with Resident Evil, how much I love it. I've seen every movie, for better or worse. The CGI movies are awesome if you're a fan of the series and the crazy ass story. So jump again. So the showcase begins. I'm going to be reading off my notes. Obviously, it begins with footage of Village, the so-called like story trailer. Dark looking mansion, cool gothic atmosphere. I really love the atmosphere of the game. I love that. Seeing these robed like ghoul zombie looking things that like hold melee weapons. Checking out the tall lady, Lady Demarsu, something like that. We stand the tall lady. She big girl. We gotta watch out for the big girls. That's a uppies. That's uppies on that one. Bearded guy is levitating stuff. I think his name's Javier, or I forget. It's like something from like Breaking Bad. Heisenberg. That's definitely gonna be a boss fight. I could tell you straight up that's a boss fight because especially after playing 7. Then we got so it was a cool little showcase of like some of the story elements, like looks like witches and vampires and werewolves and oh my, let's see what's happening with some biochemical thing that's altering them, or if they have some like weird DNA that like Tricell or Blue Umbrella, whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Later on, we'll get some more stuff that Chris kidnapped Ethan, who is the protagonist of this game again from Seven. His daughter shot his wife, who we spent most of the game in Seven trying to get. Shot her just straight up in the face, like 18 times. He was like, you know what? I punched boulders in the lava. I can just shoot this lady 18 times in the face. Why not? Really interested to see what's going on with Chris. Chris is a great character. I think it was Imran Khan on Twitter mentioned something like, why does Chris always look different in every game? Every game has like just completely looks different. And we've been on modern consoles for a while, like since 360. You think he would still look like the 360 guy? We don't have, maybe not the big arms. That's like a stylistic choice, but the face model needs to be kind of similar. And when we saw him last game and now this game, he looks completely different, acts completely different too. We're waiting for like him not to be Chris, because Ethan wouldn't know who the hell Chris Redfield is. We know Chris Redfield, but who knows, man. So then afterwards we get some cool little release structure. We had games being released on current gen consoles, so PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and then S and X, S and X, and then they will also be day one on Xbox One and PS4. Interested to see how that plays out, just because I just recently beat Miles Morales on PS4, and I mean, it ran good. There were texture popping issues, especially during like an awesome, like if you played the game, like he has this amazing moment where he first puts his black and red costume on, and it's like him, like just this montage with music and all this stuff, and textures were popping. It was like it's like my PlayStation 4 was screaming and crying, because it was like, I'm trying, man. I'm really trying here. So I'm interested to see this game, or how it runs on PS4. Again, Miles Morales ran on PS4. We didn't have a Cyberpunk issue where it didn't run on PS4. With Miles Morales, at least. So let's see how this plays out, at least. Hopefully, I'm hopeful, because I still got a base PS4, and I don't know when I'm getting a PS5 anytime soon. That being said, though, the release is not teased, it's actually confirmed. It's going to be out May 7th, 2021. Obviously, COVID permitting. They didn't say that in the thing, but, we live in a COVID world, and that can have delays or anything. Pre-orders are live as of the recording right now. But, again, because of either Cyberpunk stuff, people have been burned by that, or, COVID, maybe not pre-order. I don't know. You do what you want to do. I have notes here. Why does Chris Redfield always look different, man? Exclusive gameplay feature. But like it was like a 6-minute. It was a show. Ethan Winters, generic protagonist looking for his daughter. I did mention here there was rumors previously that Chris also killed the daughter. That's the rumors I alluded to in previous videos when I was speaking about Resident Evil Village, and I was worried about playing the game, being a father of two, that they would show like just straight up child murder. I'm not down with that. So it's good to know that at least terribly enough, it's good to know that Chris Redfield just killed Ethan's wife straight up in his face and just kidnapped the daughter. I'm okay with that. Kidnap, okay. Straight up murder, not okay. Not at that age. You're a teenager and you happen to be in a dream world and there's a guy with knife hands. Murder away. Murder away. Weird, super sexy witches that look like hyper sexy dark versions of Sarah Jessica Parker in Hocus Pocus. That's my note for the Lady Demarceau's or Moscow Mules. Her daughters, it seems like tall ladies. Let's just call it tall lady. Tall lady is tall, by the way. Her daughters. Let's see how that goes. Combat is similar to RE7 with like some upgrades here and there. Werewolf boys look awesome. They do. They really do. I want to see what's going on with that. If it's like a biochemical or bioweapon or something like that. Or it's just, people have weird DNA in that world. And it was like, hey, we're going to Now we're gonna make this a bioweapon. Merchant Systems back. This guy's name is the Duke, and he looks like he ate a house, and that's coming from a big guy. He's just it's just a weird design, just because he seems like the Blob guy in Blade. If anyone's ever watched that, the Wesley Snipes Blade, the original Blade, and he seems like that. Like that's like the idea. It's like, oh, look at this big fat guy. Like, ugh. I don't know. Scares. I wish we had the guy from Resident Evil 4. Like, hey, what you buying? That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. I don't want. We wouldn't even know. Ethan would be like, oh, who are you? He's like, don't worry about it. Guy, you know a better guy named Leon? That guy is awesome. Why are you here? Then they, showed some of the Maiden demo that was released for PS5. Only PS5, so that kind of sucks for PS4 owners, like me. But I will have a link down below of DualShockers and PlayStation Source run. Shout out to my boy Kevin. We've been talking online a little bit. Shout out to you, homie. That was hilarious. Already, sorry. Weird technical difficulties. It's a weird edit in the middle there. Sorry. Bear with me. I am still new at this, and I'm kind of using the Epoch Cam from Elgato. Shout out to Elgato. And OBS, so it's kind of weird. I'm not used to this stuff. But again, shout out. I'll have sources. I'll have PlayStation Source and DualShockers down below. We're going to finish up here. I'm just reading my notes. We had the trailer for multiplayer RE-verse that was leaked earlier in the day. Weird cel-shaded coloring, but looks kind of cool. It's packaging with Village. If you're into that, I've never been a big fan of multiplayer Resident Evil. Always thought it's strange. Division 2 RE skins, meh, whatever. Not the biggest thing. Not a big fan of that. It's whatever. Resident Evil Infinite Darkness got some more details coming out worldwide, day and date together on Netflix. No date yet. We know that this movie takes place like a little bit after Resident Evil 4, so it'll be the earliest canonically in the CG movies, which are pretty good. So if you want to check that out, I highly recommend them. I'm not sure where they're streaming on. Probably on Crackle, which is Sony's platform. I think they're all Sony produced anime movies. And then just closing thoughts, man. I thought this showcase was pretty good. I like these little showcases for maybe big tentpole titles like Resident Evil, Death Multiple All Shoots, and things like that. I thought this would have been a really good place for RE remake or RE4 remake, or Code Veronica. And I'm wondering if that was supposed to be there, but given the rumors that we've heard in the past week, in the week since, I guess, the showcase, knowing that M2, the company that Capcom put together to make these remakes, kind of in some trouble. Not necessarily in trouble, but not coming up to snuff to Capcom's what they want. They kind of moved to, I think it's Capcom Project One. I forget the name of the studio. They're taking over the reins. And so not really happy with how RE3 remake was received. I personally would love to see, if they do 4, maybe package $60, package 4 and Code Veronica. I highly doubt that would be it. I doubt they would do that, but that would be really freaking awesome if they did that. I never got a chance to play Code Veronica. I know I can probably get on Steam or something, and I don't really want to play with those tank controls or anything like that. I'd rather have a remake version of this and experience the story that way. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below, as always. I'm glad to be doing this again, especially now I'm kind of quarantined at home for about a month. So again, I'll have the links to DualShockers and PlayStation Sources demo runs under the description in the video. As always, share, subscribe. Give me a shout out on Twitter. It's at nerd_a_day. You'll see it anyway. But that's it. That's my time. Sorry for the little quick ending. I just don't want any more mistakes like I was having before. It was so bad, y'all. It was so bad. This is 2 days to do a video. Ridiculous. Alright, everyone. Love y'all. Deuces.